Cowboys 4H Butch Dill, AP North receiver Andy Isabella of UMass 5 breaks free from South linebacker Gerri Green of Mississippi State 40, and safety Juan Thornhill of Virginia 21, during the second half of the Senior Bowl on Saturday, Jan. 26, 2019, in Mobile, Alabama. AP photo, Butch Dill, by Jon Machota, staff writer at Jon Machota. The pre-draft hype just isn't the same for fans when their team doesn't have a first-round pick. I mean, who wants to read a mock draft that doesn't include their favorite team? Cowboys fans find themselves in that situation entering this week's annual scouting combine in Indianapolis. Had Dallas not traded its first-round pick to Oakland in exchange for Amari Cooper back in October, the Cowboys would be going into April's draft with the 27th overall pick. Instead, barring a trade, they won't go on the clock until number 58. No one's criticizing the decision. At this point, it's pretty clear Dallas got the better end of that deal. The Cowboys are left with 6 picks in this year's draft, but only 2 among the top 100. How will they spend them? Safety, tight end, wide receiver, defensive tackle and running back should be at the top of the wish list. Safety and tight end are the 2 biggest areas of need. Receiver enters the conversation if Cole Beasley departs in free agency. Defensive tackle needs some help, especially considering David Irving isn't expected to return. The Cowboys are set with their starting running back, but they could use an upgrade at backup as well as another pass-catching threat. To get you ready for the combine, here are 10 prospects who are intriguing possibilities for the Cowboys. Safety Quincy Gardner-Johnson, Florida. He has the ability to play multiple secondary positions. In 3 seasons at Florida, Gardner-Johnson, 6-0, 208, totaled 9 interceptions, 3 and returns for touchdowns, 12 pass breakups, 161 total tackles, 15.5 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. Juan Thornhill, Virginia, a 6-foot, 210-pound playmaker whose interception numbers improved each of the last 3 seasons. He had 6 interceptions and 7 passes defended in 13 games as a senior. Tight end Ashley Landis, staff photographer file, Texas A. 8, 2018 at Kyle Field and College Station. Ashley Landis, The Dallas Morning News, Jace Sternberger, Texas A. The semifinalist for the Jon Machota Award, college football's top tight end, is listed at 6'4", 250 pounds. Isaac Nauta, Georgia, an elite recruit coming out of high school, rivals ranked him the No. 1 tight end in the 2016 recruiting class. In 3 college seasons, Nauta, 6'4", 240, finished with 905 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. Wide receiver Deebo Samuel, South Carolina. Samuel is type of talent the Cowboys would likely have to take at 58, if still available. During his senior season, the 6-foot, 210-pound receiver caught 62 passes for 882 yards and 11 touchdowns. He also had 4 career kickoff return touchdowns in college. Andy Isabella, UMass. The 5'9" speedster caught 102 passes for 1,698 yards and 13 touchdowns as a senior. He was a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award. College football's top wide receiver, defensive tackle Butch Dill, AP file, North defensive tackle Colin Saunders of Western Illinois, 99, runs a drill during Senior Bowl practice on Thursday, Jan. 24, 2019, in Mobile, Alabama. AP photo, Butch Dill, Colin Saunders, Western Illinois. Over the last 2 seasons, Saunders, 6'2", 310, recorded 129 tackles, 25 tackles for loss and 14 sacks in 23 games. Isaiah Buggs, Alabama. In 15 games last season, Buggs, 6'5", 286, finished with 52 tackles, 13.5 tackles for loss and 9.5 sacks. He played 2 years at Alabama after transferring from junior college. Running back Travion Williams, Texas A. Williams, 5'9", 200, also caught 27 passes for 278 yards and a touchdown last season. Darrell Henderson, Memphis, in 13 games last season, he rushed 214 times for 1,909 yards and 22 touchdowns. In 3 seasons, the 5'9", 200-pound Henderson caught 63 passes for 758 yards and 8 touchdowns. Cowboys Colleges, Texas A.